The craziest adventures in the world you won't believe. Number 3. Pack your bags, grab a flamingo floatie, and maybe a yak. Today, we're going on a whirlwind tour of the craziest, wildest, wackiest adventures from around the world. These are not your average vacation stories. These are did this really happen level madness. Buckle up. Quick flashes of upcoming stories: lava boarding, nuclear beer run, desert marathons segment 1, surfing a volcano Nicaragua. Let's kick things off with something completely normal, like sliding down an active volcano on a plywood board at 50 mph. Cerro Negro, Nicaragua. This volcano last erupted in 1999, and yet people thought, hey, you know what this giant fiery death cone needs? Surfing. Yes, volcano boarding is real. You wear a jumpsuit, goggles, grab a board that looks like it was built in someone's garage, and launch yourself down black volcanic gravel. Fun fact, you can actually get volcanic gravel burn, because apparently lava rock has the same texture as your grandma's foot scrubber from hell. Segment 2. The beer run into a nuclear zone Ukraine in 2019. 3 men had a plan: road trip, buddies, and beer. Only catch: they were headed to the Chernobyl exclusion zone. That's right, they snuck into one of the most radioactive places on Earth to have a cold one, because apparently hold my beer now includes radiation exposure. Why? They said it was for the adventure. Authorities disagreed strongly. One of them even posted selfies near the reactor like it was Coachella, except instead of sunburns, you leave with glowing DNA. Segment 3. The desert marathon that melted people's Sahara. Okay, now imagine running a marathon. Tiring, right? Now imagine doing it in the Sahara Desert for 6 days, carrying everything you need. Welcome to the Marathon des Sables. Let us see how much pain the human body can take while still technically being alive. Temps hit 120F49C. People run with backpacks full of dried food, electrolytes, and dreams of air conditioning. One guy ran it dressed as a camel, another dressed as Darth Vader, because if you're going to collapse from heat stroke, why not do it with style? Segment 4. The man who crossed Antarctica alone. Colin O'Brady is a guy who looked at Antarctica and thought, yeah, I'll walk across that alone. No help, totally fine. 54 days, 0 assistance. Just a sled with supplies and the haunting whisper of frozen doom. At one point, he hallucinated a giant chicken giving him motivational speeches, which honestly is exactly what I'd need to survive Antarctica. Just keep walking, buddy. Don't be a chicken, said the chicken. Probably. Segment 5. The Japanese guy WHO traveled the world by Segway worldwide. Some travel the world by plane, some by bike. But one Japanese man decided to go on a world tour on a Segway. He traveled across Europe, the US, and even parts of Asia on a scooter that maxes out at 12 miles per hour and looks like a futuristic mall cop ride. Imagine zooming past the Eiffel Tower at turtle speed while people walk faster than you. Heroic? Hilarious? Yeah, he said. I wanted to prove that even slow things can go far. Inspirational. Or maybe he just really hated walking. Segment 6. The flightless round-the-world trip. Germany to everywhere. German adventurer Michael Wigg once traveled from Europe to Antarctica without using money or airplanes. Hitchhiked on camels, ships, and potato trucks. He bartered sandwiches for rides. He juggled for spare change. At one point, he paid for food by offering to be a human couch for tired hikers. That's commitment and questionable lumbar support. Segment 7. The bungee jump into an active cave. New Zealand. In New Zealand, they decided regular bungee jumping was too tame, so they invented bungee jumping into a cave with a glowworm light show. You jump off a cliff, scream for your ancestors, and plunge into a cavern lit like a rave hosted by nature. It's like being swallowed by a disco whale, but hey, you'll get the ultimate Instagram story and possibly a new respect for gravity. So next time your friends invite you camping and you say that's too much adventure, for me, remember, someone surfed a volcano, drank beer at Chernobyl, and got motivational speeches from a chicken in Antarctica. Smash that like button, subscribe for more weird and wild history and travel stories, and drop a comment with the craziest adventure you would try. Or, just binge this playlist and call it a day at History Motion Machine.